do some people succeed while others don't? Is there a secret, a magic formula? Well, no, actually, there is something even more powerful. There is the mindset. Hey guys, it's Luisa, the founder of Millionaire Mindset, and today we're going to break down the key principles of a millionaire mindset and how you can apply them in your own life. We will look at two inspiring figures, Warren Buffett, and one of the world's richest investors, and Sara Blakely, who went from selling fax machines to becoming a billionaire. These principles can completely change the way you think and act. So, first of all, we will look at the 5 principles of a millionaire mindset, and I will also explain my vision of it. So, first of all, what is the compound effect? Well, compound effect is basically the patience that always pays off. For example, Warren Buffett often says that the most powerful investment is time. He started investing at just 11 years old and became one of the richest people in the world. What is actually his strategy? Well, he lets money work for him in the long run. And this applies to more than just investing. Whether it's learning a new skill, building a business, or even developing a habit. And second of all, Sara Blakely, she took 7 years before her company's banks became a success. She wasn't looking for quick results, but rather focused on small and consistent actions every single day. And also, I have a book for you that I recommend a lot. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. I love this book. I've read it when I was 14 years old. And this book was just amazing. It basically changed my life because I learned how to be a lot more patient and also learned from my past experiences. Number 2 is investing in yourself, the key to success. Warren Buffett, he spends 80% of his time reading and learning. He says that the best investment you can make is in yourself. And he's completely true with this. And Sara Blakely, she taught herself everything she needed to know about business. She listened to personal development tapes in her car, read books on sales, and learned how to negotiate without ever attending a business school. This is just incredible. And for example, what I did is that since I was 13 years old, I've been just learning every single thing by myself. Now, after 4 years of just learning by myself, investments, day trading, I've learned so many books. I've learned more than 30 books about business, psychology, everything. Sara Blakely taught everything to herself, and it is possible. And you can see that it is possible. If it's possible for me, for her, for Warren Buffett, it's possible for everyone. Number 3 is emotional control, learning to handle failure. So Warren Buffett once said, if you can control your emotions, you can control your money. Many people panic when they experience setbacks, whether it's in business, investing, or personal goals. But those who succeed know how to reframe failure as a feedback. Let's take an example on Thomas Edison, who made 1,000 failed attempts before successfully inventing the light bulb. When asked about this failure, he famously responded, "I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work." The mindset is really the key. And I watched a video, like maybe for 30 minutes, and it was about Thomas Edison. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, he really did a lot. He really tried so many ways. And it is incredible to see that even with all those failed attempts, he still did it. He still tried till its success. And how can you apply this? Next time something doesn't go as planned, whether it's a business idea, a bad grade, or even a rejected job application, analyze what went wrong and adjust your strategy and try again and again and again and again. Growth comes from resilience and not perfection. And you need to really understand this, that whenever something goes wrong, you cannot always be right. You cannot always make something good or right, etc. We are humans, and that is normal. But if you see that you can improve yourself, you can improve your strategy, do it and try again till you win. Long-term vision and delaying instant gratification. Well, this is a bit complicated. Well, not really. Most people, they want results now, and this is sometimes, to be honest, this is really a big problem, a big issue, because that's why they chase quick money schemes, drop habits when they don't see immediate progress, or give up on a business that don't really take off in a month. And I have a clear example for this one. Jeff Bezos. He had a long-term vision when he started Amazon in a garage. For years, the company wasn't profitable and many doubted its success. When he stayed focused on their bigger picture, and today, Amazon is one of the most valuable companies in the world. So, building anything worthwhile, whether it's a business, a personal brand, or financial stability, it takes patience. And instead of focusing on quick wins, ask yourself, where do I want to be in 5 or 10 years? Ask yourself this. Even if you are 17 years old, even if you are 30 years old, you really need to ask yourself this question. And second of all, what small steps can I take daily to get there? Success, it isn't about overnight achievements. It's about consistent effort over time. I have also an example about my life. When I was 14, 15 years old, I basically started dropshipping. I was like, yeah, this is going to be so easy. I'm going to make so much money and stuff. And I learned a lot about dropshipping. And to be honest, it is way more complicated than you think it is. Maybe some of y'all really understand this. Maybe some of y'all are experts and stuff. And that is really great. And I'm very proud of you. But this wasn't really my thing. And I was like, yeah, this is really complicated. Well, I've started this for 3 months and I thought it was really complicated. Then after this, I started a agency and I was like, yeah, this is also complicated. And also, when you're net 18, it's a lot more complicated, to be honest. So then after years, I started to learn about investing and also about day trading, because this has always been something that I was interested for. Always do something that interests you. Even if it's not about a business, it can be something else. But learn to be passionate about what you are doing, because you will see results a lot more faster than if you do something that you don't necessarily like. For example, me, it was dropshipping. What I love to do is learn day trading, is do my podcast, and just improve my social skills. And number 5, the last, taking massive action. Start before you're ready. Most people wait for the perfect time to start. A time where they feel 100% confident, have more money, more knowledge, or the right connections. But the real truth is, there is no perfect time. You don't need to be perfect to start. Whether it's launching a business, investing, creating content, or working on personal growth, just take action. You will learn and improve along the way. And really ask yourself, what is something I've been delaying because I feel not ready? Start today, right now. Start right at the moment you're listening to the podcast, listening on YouTube, listening on Spotify, wherever there is. Start now. Write notes. Everything that I'm saying right now, write it down on somewhere, on a sheet of paper, on, I don't know, your computer, because you need to read this over time. You need to read the 5 points that I've just told. The first point, compound effect, patience always pays off. Second, investing in yourself, the key to success. Third of all, learning to handle failure. This is emotional control. Fourth, long-term vision, delaying instant gratification. And 5, taking massive actions. Start before you're ready. I hope you are writing everything down. So now we're going to talk about how to apply these principles in your life. So first of all, there is a 7-day Millionaire Mindset challenge that I've been doing ever since. First of all, read 10 pages a day about business, finance, or even personal development. If you don't have any idea or any recommendations about books, you just need to look down in the comments and I will write down my 5 most valuable and most interesting books that I've read. Second, write down one business idea and improve it daily. If it's not a business idea, it can be also a skill that you want to improve. Third, stop complaining for a week. Really stop it. Focus on finding solutions instead, because you're wasting your energy. Fourth, make a decision without waiting for perfection. And 5, and the last, do one thing every single day that takes you closer to your long-term goal. So mindset is really what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Today, you've learned 5 powerful principles: emotional control, patience, strategy, risk-taking, long-term vision, and taking massive action. But knowledge alone won't change your life. Execution will. So the real question of the day is, what will you do with this information? If this video/podcast inspired you, subscribe, like, and share with someone who really needs to hear this. Let me know in the comments which principle will you apply first, and also let me know if you have any new suggestions about a video, a podcast, whatever there is. So see you in the next episode. Bye!